Okay, we're here with two of our sponsored athletes for Pure Supplements Incorporated here at Gold's Gym in Fayetteville. We have Tommy Hales and we have the Mean Machine, Dominic. Tommy, give me a snapshot of your life prior to Built.
Little guy, 165, lifting, having fun, but not much. Just I could throw up around 250 on the bench on a good day, and 350 maybe on a squat if I was lucky. But then as soon as I started taking Built, everything changed. I went to repping 315 for a set of 5. My squat jumped up to 4+ easy, without a doubt. And I put on mass like crazy. I went, like I said, from 165 all the way up to like 186 in just a matter of no time. And
how long have you been off the Built now?
I've been off the Built for about 2 or 3 months now.
And what you been able to keep your gains?
Oh yeah, it's stuck like glue. I mean, the same size I was the day I quit making it.
Good deal, good deal. Mean Machine, Dom.
Yeah, I started off about, I want to say about 215, 210.
And Dom, you play football, right?
Yeah.
And typically, folks with endurance type of program, they don't make quite as similar gains as someone who's doing just sheer bodybuilding. What were your gains?
Mine was from like how I was before. I was somewhat bulky, but being able to rep out a little bit more. But I leaned up really, so I lost a little bit of body mass. But in the long run, I was leaner, but I felt better. I was just overall just better.
How was your strength compared to pre-built and post-built?
Strength-wise, I was about, I want to say about 355. Afterwards, I want to say about, on a good day, probably 4, but
On bench press?
Yes.
Wow, it's a good deal. And how about on squats? I've seen you push some good weight on squats.
Squats, afterwards, before I could rep out about, I want to say 345, 335. And, about, while on it and after, 385 probably.
Okay. So overall, and since you guys work out together, one guy's doing more for performance, other guy's doing more for appearance. Guys, if someone came to you and said Built sucks, what would be your personal response?
I mean, depending on the legal situation, I probably want to slap them, but other than that, I tell them they just did something wrong.
Right. And speaking of that, guys, did you change anything about your program once you added Built in? Did someone give you special directions or eating or training?
I mean, I knew to keep a good diet and keep myself clean and just watch what I did and not just do stupid, McDonald's weight. I made sure everything was clean and everything was the right way. And there was no problems there. I lifted, I ate, and I got bigger. It's that simple.
And Dom, if somebody said Built was all hype, what would you tell them?
I say, man, you don't know what you're talking about, honestly. Because if you take it, and the only way you can get results is by just, like how you say, going to McDonald's every day of the week.
Right.
And seriously, like, from what I've seen and from how I felt on it, there's no choice but to just get bigger and stronger.
And how many guys do you know in the gym take Built too?
God, I'd put it in close, just in our time in the gym at night, probably 20 people at
Good
least.
deal.
And there's nobody that complains, and if they do complain, it's because they're doing something wrong.
Right.
We walk in the gym and we get looks for a reason.
I have to admit, guys, I've heard people say, man, those guys are on steroids. And I tell them all the time, first off, the guys are committed. They're here every day. And, they listen to sound advice. And obviously, guys, your level of commitment and consistency accounts for your success. So, well, guys, listen, I appreciate your time. Again, this is Tommy, Mean Machine Dom, Gold's Gym, Pure Supplements, getting it done.
Get big, baby.